All right, so this is Steve and this is Jennifer.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, Jennifer. So, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about your situation?
Just living in Ukiah for a while, homeless,
Yeah.
living outside, and can't find a job, and just walking around doing the same things I do a lot, just walking around trying to get money and stuff. And a bunch of people I know are dying in the hospital, and somebody stole both hospital sign-in sheets, and they couldn't even tell me if they were there. They said they could just tell me if the new people were there. And so I'm trying to get a hold of my old man, and I don't know if I can because they said they can just tell me if the new people are there. And so everybody I know is dying, and I don't know if they can tell me if he's there because somebody stole both hospital sign-in sheets.
So now,
So
when you say you're looking for someone, you're looking for your boyfriend, or
yeah.
okay? And right now you can't find him, but he
No,
might be in the hospital, is what you think?
yeah, I'm pretty sure if I ask if they're there, they're gonna say he's not there when he's there.
Which hospital?
The one here,
Okay. So was he sick? Did something happen to him?
yeah, he's sick. I don't know, it's a bad case of liver failure or something. I don't know, but because he drank a lot and he can't walk.
So
And
homeless with liver
um,
failure
yeah,
and can't walk around. What's the
yeah.
matter? Is his legs or feet or something?
I
Or
don't know. He can't walk. His legs. I don't know. I'm not sure what's wrong with him.
wow. Okay. How long has it been since you've seen him?
It's been, oh, like, it's been, uh, trying to think,
Well, do you know what day it is today?
been at least a year or so.
Since you've seen him,
Yeah.
and you don't know where he's been for a whole year.
I wasn't sure where he was. I didn't know he'd spend that much time in the hospital.
All right. So it might be difficult to figure out is if he's still around.
Okay.
Do you think that he might be? Maybe they moved him to some care facility though, because they wouldn't keep someone in the hospital for a year.
I thought maybe they put him in a care place or was gonna put him in a care place. I don't know.
All right.
I guess I could ask if he's there, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna say he's not there when he's there.
So this is April. What is it? April 25th, I think today.
Yeah,
2025. So you haven't seen him for
at least a year.
that's quite a long time.
Yeah.
How did you end up homeless? Tell me where'd you grow up and things like that.
Oh, the here I wrote up in Las Gatos, and then
You're
Fort
from Los Gatos?
yeah
Okay, that's
Fort Fort Bragg,
all right.
San Francisco, and then San Diego.
Been down to San Diego, so that's far Southern California. Fort
Yeah.
Bragg is the coast,
And here.
and here Ukiah and San Francisco area.
Yeah.
So have you just where did you go to school? Where did you go to like high school and stuff?
Oh, I went to Homesteady High School. Campbell is Campbell or San Jose, Campbell or Los Gatos Homesteady High School.
Okay, I know where that is. Campbell, San Jose, Los Gatos is all down there in the what we call the South Bay area.
Yeah.
All right. And what would you say you did with school? Did you graduate from high school?
No,
Okay.
I never finished school.
Okay. And then did you work or anything after high school?
No, I just had one job an art studio job in
Yeah.
San Francisco, a GA job. They paid me like at least 400 a month, food stamps and a bus pass.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when you got out of high school, you had some work that you did. Did you live with your family, or where'd you live?
I live with my mom and her boyfriend.
Yeah. And is where's your mom? What happened to her?
Somebody said she died in the hospital, and somebody said she's still alive. I don't know.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
What city was she living in the last time?
San Francisco?
Okay. So you don't have any way to get a hold of her?
No,
Figure it out?
no.
Wow, it sounds like you've been through a lot. Very difficult. So being homeless, it sounds like you're here in Ukiah. You've been homeless here in Ukiah for a while.
Yeah.
How is it?
Oh, it's not too bad, but sometimes it's hard, especially when you can't find somebody.
Well, it's very cold right now. Well, not super
Uh,
cold, but it's pretty cold. And it's been sprinkling a little bit. So what do you do when it's raining outside, like now?
I just like go outside. I try to find under a roof somewhere to sleep,
Somewhere.
or I get like a tarp, or just somewhere where I don't get wet, or like a sleeping bag or something,
Right?
or a blanket that's waterproof or something.
All right.
And or I try to find a place to sleep.
So do the police here, how are they as far as the city? Like, do they help you, or do they bother you and tell you to move on, or what do they do for homeless people here in the city?
They're pretty corrupt. Sometimes they help you, but they're pretty corrupt. You have to watch out for them.
So what do you
They
mean?
can harass you and try to arrest you for just about no reason at all.
Okay.
And,
So what's the kind of places you're able to find to sleep? Like, say, do you go behind a building, or do you go like behind some business that's closed, or
just different places, just like under a roof, or just somewhere where they don't harass you if you
Alright.
try to sleep there, somewhere, or a safe place by an all-night store, or yeah.
so is it safe though? I mean, from the other homeless people, will they treat you okay, or do you have to worry about them too?
You have to worry about them too.
Like, how come? What kind of things will they do?
They'll just to be assholes, get intimidating. They can get violent or threaten, and
They can
steal from you. They
steal your
I don't-
stuff.
Yeah, they just. But you have to be careful most of all if they get violent.
You grab a bit of that.
Yeah.
Make him super happy if he has it. So, have you had your stuff stolen by other homeless people?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What happened?
I just have my stuff stolen. Like I'll leave my stuff out somewhere, and somebody will steal it.
Where's your stuff right now?
I don't have that much stuff. I just have a little bit of stuff. It's by the hospital, just mostly blankets and clothes.
So you leave it there and hope that it's going to be there when you get back?
Yeah.
They took all your stuff too? Yeah, that's another guy over there. We might talk to him in a minute. So I forgot, your name is Dan? That's Dan over there. And Dan says, did you say your stuff got stolen?
Yeah, always cold out here.
It's cold. This is right now. It's
Not just that way, it's just how people are out here.
well, right now it's cold. I mean, right now it's definitely cold. It's turning cold. It wasn't cold the last couple days. It was sort of warm, right?
Right.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden it got cold. Talk about what it's like here in the summertime.
In summertime, it gets real hot. It's really nice, and there's usually you find a lot to do and get a lot of money.
Oh, so people will come by and give you something?
Yeah.
Is that how you're able to get money? Do you stand on a corner with a sign, or do you just sit there, or how do you do it?
No, I just ask for money.
All right. And so when people give you money, how generous are they?
They're pretty generous.
All right. So
yeah.
they give you $1 or $2 or $5 or
They give different amounts.
yeah. Do they ever buy you food and sit and talk with you, or just give you the money and go?
You usually just give me the money and go.
All right. So do you have other cities, or is it just Ukiah that you're pretty much at? Do you get on the bus and go around the county? Or?
Ukiah, Sometimes I go to Rohnert Park or Santa Rosa.
All right. Do you find it better there for you to get anything or more services or anything in Rohnert Park or Santa Rosa? Because I know some people say they get better services over there.
I find it easier to get things in Rohnert Park and Santa Rosa.
It's things like, do you get mental health services or hospital, or do you go
No.
in dental services? Do you go for any glasses, any of
No,
that stuff?
no.
Does the mental health people come by and try and talk to you guys and offer you services here?
Yeah, they have.
Oh yeah, what do they do for
They
you?
have here. Just like ask you need like mental health, mental help, and just ask if you need help. Ask if you need help with things,
Yeah.
and
And what do they have they done anything for you, like counseling or I don't know, medications?
they've helped me. They've helped me like get put on Social Security and stuff and housing. They've helped me with stuff, but I haven't gotten Social Security yet.
Oh, you have not.
No,
If you don't mind, how old are you?
53.
53. Wow. Okay. Do you have any relatives in town that you can rely on or nearby?
No, just in the Berkeley and Oakland Hills.
All right. That's a ways away from here. It's about 3 hours away from Oakland. So, do you have friends in that area?
Relatives.
Okay.
I don't have any friends, just relatives.
Do you have a phone?
No,
Okay. I'm not asking you to see it or anything, but do you have your ID?
no,
What do you know? Birth certificate or ID?
no.
Food card?
Yeah,
You got a food card?
yeah.
All right. So what happened to your ID?
I lost my ID.
And so tell for the people who are watching this, what's the process for you getting a new ID? What do you think you'd have to do?
I have to go to DMV and get a
Alright.
new ID.
And that cost you something probably
Probably under $20 or something.
under 20
I don't
bucks.
know.
I don't know either. But maybe they can get you a new ID because you still have your food card, right?
Yeah,
Maybe they can look you up at the DMV. I don't know where the DMV is in town here. I think it's that way somewhere. It's over there. So do you have any kids? Have you ever been married? Do you have a partner?
I have 3 kids, but I never see them. One was kidnapped. I haven't seen him in years.
Kidnapped?
Yeah,
Okay. So you said you're 53?
yeah.
How old were you when you had your kids?
I was like 13 or 14.
That's how old they are, or that's how old you
That's
were?
how old I was.
You had a kid at 13 or 14?
Something like that, yeah.
That would be very young.
I know.
What happened?
I had a kid, Nicholas, and he disappeared in Motel 6 in Petaluma. We were swimming in the swimming pool, and he ran to the store, and he never came back.
How old was he?
It was like, I think it's like 6 or 7.
Okay, so, all right. The numbers don't add up, but I'm just going to kind of move past that. So, did he have a dad? Was there a dad involved with this kid at all? Nicholas,
He had
you
a
said?
dad, but I never seen him. I haven't seen him in years.
The dad?
Yeah,
And then, so you say you have another kid? Another child?
yeah. I have 2 more kids.
And who are they?
My 2 ravishing daughters.
And what's their names?
I think just Robin and Jennifer.
Robin and Jennifer?
Yeah.
Okay. And when's the last time you saw your kids?
Years ago, I was like 11 or 12.
Okay, so not sure what to do with that because it's maybe I don't know what to say. Have you ever had a mental health diagnosis? Have you ever they ever tell you that you had like a mental health diagnosis or given you some kind of medication?
No,
Never? You've never tried any medication?
no.
Okay. So you got through high school and you say you have 3 kids. There was 2 girls and a boy, and you're 53. So how many years have you been living on the streets?
Oh, since I was like in my 20s.
Okay. And What would you say is part of the reason for that? Like a lot of people have trouble with alcohol or drugs. What's your preference? Is alcohol or drugs or what?
Just I don't know. I couldn't find a job, and I don't have a problem with alcohol so much, but I like alcohol. Like I have a problem with drugs.
What type of drugs would you prefer? What's your favorites?
Uh, uh, like the fentanyl, crystal.
You do fentanyl?
I've done fentanyl.
How about you, Dan? Have you ever done fentanyl? No, man. It's quite dangerous. So do you like that? Does it make you feel better? If you could pick whatever
Yeah.
drug you wanted to, which drug would you pick?
Crystal.
Crystal meth?
Yeah.
All right. How does that make you feel when you do that?
It makes me feel a lot better, and it's good painkiller.
All right. Takes away the pain.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel like better about yourself or life or give you energy or what's it do for you?
It just makes me feel better.
Can you describe what you mean by better?
Just like an etheric space, I just feel happier and relaxed,
Okay.
and I enjoy life more.
Okay. So let me ask you this: if how long would it take you if you were, don't tell me who or anything, but if you needed some money and you wanted to go get some meth, some crystal right now, how long would it take you and how much would it cost you to get what you wanted from where we are right now? Like how many
Oh.
minutes or how much money? Like
I don't know how many minutes. Maybe $10, $11.
$10, $11,
No, 10, big 20 bucks.
$20. He says 20, and then how long?
10 bucks.
How far away from here? Like say
Everywhere.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes,
Everywhere.
less than 5 minutes.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere. He says everywhere.
I don't know.
Okay, so when's the last time you used meth?
Beth, just several days ago,
So just a couple days.
but I didn't take that much.
All right. And do you have a pipe? You smoke it? Is
No.
that how you do it?
I don't have a pipe.
No. So you need a pipe.
Yeah.
All right. So you need a pipe and you need some meth, and then you'll feel better. I'm not sure. Do you think that in the long run that you might be better off if you didn't use it? If you quit?
Maybe, but it's a good painkiller.
So you really like it because it helps you. When's the
Yeah.
first time that you used meth? Do you remember how old you were?
Oh, this was like 5, 6 years ago.
Well, you're 53. Are you saying you only first used it when you were 40 or when you were 20? Or?
It's just like 5, 6 years ago.
Oh, okay. So you just used it very recently, basically. I've never
Yeah.
used it, so I don't know what it's like, but it does. It is pretty addicting, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what about like before that, pot? Were you a pot smoker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I smoked pot.
Do you like that or don't like
Yeah,
it so much?
yeah.
When's the first time you might have used that?
Pot.
Yeah.
At least 20 years ago.
So when you were in your 20s, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
And so alcohol, would you say that was when you were a kid, maybe? Did you use alcohol?
A little bit. A little
Okay.
bit.
So pretty much you would say that if you could, what would you like to happen in the next week? Like if you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
That I find my old man,
Okay. And what's his name?
Michael Donahue.
Michael. And so he's out here somewhere and you're
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
hoping to find him somewhere.
Yeah.
But you're not sure where. Okay.
Yeah.
And some people just love those loud cars. What's another wish? Find the Michael. Okay, what's another wish? If you could make any wish come true, that's one wish. What's 2 more?
I get some money.
All right, you want some money. What would you do with the money if you had it?
Maybe buy a motel room or something.
All right, so get someplace indoors.
Yeah.
All right. What about another wish?
Get a car.
Get a car. Yeah, that would be nice. And you could get out of the weather. You'd at least have something to sit in and
Yeah.
drive around in and stuff like that. What kind of, could you work? Do you think if you had a job that you might be able to work?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of work do you think you could do?
Office work, stuff like that, gardening, house cleaning,
Okay.
stuff like that. I don't have any office experience, but I could do office work.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Well, is there anything else that you'd like
A
to
waitress.
Waitressing? Okay, waitressing.
I could be a waitress.
I'm gonna show my dog. He's down here. He's wanting some food. Are you gonna eat the taco? I got you a taco, but I don't know.
Oh,
if
I
you
don't
wanted
want it. I
You
don't want it.
Maybe I get you something else. Hey, how you
Okay.
doing down there, buddy? Did you want the taco, Dan?
No, I'm not.
He doesn't want it either. So I'm gonna give a little bit of it to my dog then.
I
'Cause-
was over there. But, you know, there's food on there.
Okay, so again, your name was Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer. So that's pretty much it, and that's Lex. And you got anything else you want to say about being homeless in Ukiah?
No.
Okay, well, thank you. It was very nice meeting you and talking with you. Thank you very much. Go ahead and turn this off now.